Hello, hello, hi, hi, howdy. I hope you all are doing well. What a month it has been already. What a year it's been already. At the beginning of January, I got a really bad flu. I'm still just a tiny bit congested. You might be able to hear it on and off in my voice. But I'm pretty much fine now. I've been back at work for weeks. Still spitting, coughing, hacking up that old mucus. Um, I am feeling pretty run down and tired too. My get up and go done got up and went. But I've been putting off filming this video just because I've been so dog tired. But I finally have a little bit of gumption to do it, so here we are. Before February hits, I thought we ought to sit down and talk about what's happened this month, what inks we used, how did we do, what's new, what's going on. So I have a little report card here in front of you. And as you can see, my color selection this month was pretty, like, pastel-y, I guess, which is very much me. I'm looking around at my office here off camera, and everything is very much pastel. I mean, we got this little pastel Jigglypuff. We've got pastel Hello Kitty. We've got my phone case. My bullet journal. I am a pastel gal, if you will. So I feel like the colors this month really went along with my personality. Unfortunately, not everyone was a winner, as we will see. I'm so sad to report, friends, that some of these pen and ink combinations were not winners. I guess you can't win them all, can you? Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go down the list here. Now, the first combination, number one, that I have here on the sheet, it is the Pilot Kakuno with a fine nib, and the ink is J. Herbon Bouquet d'Automne, which is a nice pink color. And this is my Pilot pen, which I had this tucked away in a drawer, and I wasn't even going to use it, but I dug it out of a drawer and decided to ink it up. Now, this was okay. You know, I didn't have any hard starts. I didn't have no skipping, but it just doesn't feel that great to write with. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have given her a C because she's just so-so. She's come see, come saw. She's hee-haw, nee-haw. She is not blowing me away. I'm not thrilled. The nib is so fine, it almost feels like writing with a nail, if my camera will focus. Look how tiny that little nib is. Sheesh. You can't get nothing done with that. Listen, if you're watching this and you're a fine or an extra fine nib person, you're probably cursing me out from the peanut gallery. Well, curse on, sister, because I just can't get down like that. I did not enjoy writing with that pen very much. But I gave her an honest try. I really did. I wrote quite a bit with it, but we wasn't vibing. So she gets a C. Next up on the report card, and I swear, this is it for me with, with platinum. So, last month's report card, which I don't have with me, I used, I tried to ink up this same pen, this platinum little shooting star, and it just wouldn't even write, and I hated it, and I was completely put off by it, but I thought, I'll try again. Everyone says that they like the Platinum Preppy, and I know that you can take the Platinum Preppy nib and feed out of that pen and put it into the body of the little shooting star. So this is really a Platinum Preppy, just with a different body. This is the Platinum Preppy nib and feed, and I got the 05 or medium nib. And this one won't hardly write either. I used it again and again and again, and no ink would hardly get down on the page. Today, since it knew it was going to be tattled on, I guess she decided to show up, because I did manage to write it down on the page. But she gets an F. Because if you can't hardly write, you're just not going to get a good grade. I'm sorry, but them's the rules. And I am disappointed with Platinum. I have not had a good experience. At this point, I've tried the Preppy, I've tried the little shooting star, and both of them were complete duds to me. So, in my experience, their name is Mud, and I don't think I will be purchasing any more Platinum products anytime soon. Sorry to say. Okay, the next thing that happened this month is I became obsessed with the Poor Man's Sailors, which is, of course, the Jinhao 82 that's been recently released. Because I just do not have $300 to spend on a pen that looks exactly like this made out of the same materials. Sorry. With a nib that's a glorified back scratcher at that. I bought a bunch of these because you can't beat $3 on AliExpress. I mean, that's a really good price. So I bought a bunch of them in a bunch of different colors, and I do believe I'm probably going to be going back for more. Because most of mine wrote pretty good. And I even started doing some Frankenpen shenanigans and putting different nibs in these, which has been monstrously fun. I love these little pens. They're so cute. I mean, these are elegant. You could take this to the office. It looks so nice. It looks like a nice, expensive pen, but it was only $3. It writes really well. I really enjoy these pens. I'm really glad that Jinhao is bringing all these to the market. So I put, I really love this color. I'm interested to try this color in some different nibs. I put Diablo Mint from J.R. Bond in this. This is a medium nib, by the way. And it's, for some reason, I don't know if it's this ink or this specific nib, which is why I want to try it in some different pens. But this specific combination was really feathery. It's very smooth and wet and writes nice, but it's just so feathery. It's too feathery, to be honest. So it got a C+. Because it's got the wetness and the smoothness, but it's feathering too much. You know, it's getting too blown out to be able to read some of the letters as they blend into one another, which is a problem. So it got a C+. But you can't deny how beautiful this color is. So we'll see. I mean, I'll probably try a different ink in here soon, and see how we do. I'm sorry, I'm pausing because my husband has just sent me a naughty Facebook message. Oh dear. Okay, the next, I have another Poor Man's Sailor here. I got another color. Ain't these so pretty? I love these. So this ink combination at the moment is a little bit weird because it's got like the last few drops of Sailor Manyo Haha in it, but instead of cleaning it out, I just said screw it and I put Bouquet d'Antan in it, so it looks purple, which is really strange. But this is another medium nib. But I filled this with Sailor Manyo Haha and I used it up. I mean, I was writing with this every day. It wrote wonderfully. I never had any issues. It was really smooth. I really liked it. So I gave this an A. I mean, this one worked really, really well. I enjoyed that combination. I thought it was such a nice wintry color. Sorry that I don't have like the genuine haha. I mean, that's what it looks like. It's this color, but in this pen. Everyone knows what haha looks like anyway. But yeah, I loved it so much. I used the whole cartridge converter up of haha, which is just as well because I bought a whole bottle of that damn thing. I need to use it up. So finally, we have one that scored some points for us, which is very nice. Okay, next up on the list, we have, and I promise this is the last Jinhao that we've got, and then we're going to get away from the Jinhaos. But this is another Jinhao 82. Now, this one's kind of different and interesting because I've swapped the nib on this. We're going to do some experimentation, friends. I've bought some limousine nibs from Birmingham. I don't know why. I got a wild hair up my ass, I reckon. But if you look really close, I don't know if this will focus. It's got that, the butterfly emblem. This is a limousine nib from Birmingham Pen Company. It's a medium. They're having a blowout sale right now, by the way. 5 for $25. Pack of mediums and stubs. Might as well go get you one. This particular one that I put in here is not a winner, unfortunately. It's going to need some work. It literally feels like there's a pebble in the shoe of this nib, theoretically speaking. There is something on it that needs to be smoothed out, so I'm going to have to grind the nib. Otherwise, though, other than that factor, after this is smoothed out, I think it will be good because it is nice and wet. Like, the ink distribution is really good and there's no skipping or anything. So I gave it a D because of that, the rock in the shoe, so to speak. I'm so sorry. I know I sound like hell. Forgive me. Anyway, so after we work on the Nimazine nib, I'll probably report back and see if we did any better. But I think we will. And there's probably another Nimazine nib in that pack that's probably better without any issues. Okay, so now I have one that I'm going to say is a surprise. Because I know in my last currently inked video, I kind of threw some shade at the little tampon applicator Kaweco pens. I saw somebody on Reddit say that these look like tampon applicators, and I have been calling them that ever since because it cracks me up. I got a wild hair up my butt, and I bought a spare broad nib, and I put it on this, and I inked this with Colorverse Fabulous Las Vegas, and I love this. I love this. I've done a 180. I've done a complete 180. I am now a fan. I like the Kaweco Sport pens. I know that last month I said they were too small and that I didn't like them. I don't know why. I like them now. I have tiny little hands. Maybe I don't know. Things change. Your opinions change. But I'm very happy with this. This was so smooth and wonderful. I mean, it was... I wrote a lot with it, and I can't believe I didn't run out of ink because I just wrote and wrote and wrote with this pen and ink combination. Absolutely loved it. It's so fun. I mean, hello. Look at that. It's beautiful. So I gave this an A++ because we were having a very good time. We have been living the life of Riley. That pen and ink combination is just married. Okay, I have one last pen to go over, and that's my limited edition Lamy Safari Jigglypuff pen. Not pictured Jigglypuff. This is in a fine nib, and I have J. Urbon's Vert Reseda in it, and I wrote with this a lot more this month. Yeah, quite a bit more actually. If you can see the ink window, it's almost out, but I really liked this. I have to say, I really took a liking to this pen, and I think that I like the Lamy Safari. I have to say, I find myself a fan. I wish they would make more pastel colors because, like I said, I am a pastel gal. And it would be interesting if they made the body of the pen in interesting patterns and acrylics or something. I don't know. But I don't know if they ever will. But, anyway, that's neither here nor there. The pen itself, the nib, everything, I thought was really good. I was really impressed. And it takes a lot to get me to like a fine nib because I'm finding myself really medium and broad is the sweet spot for me, I do believe. I gave it an A. The Kaweco Sport is just like a touch smoother, which is why it gets the A++. But this still was really good. I really enjoyed writing with it. So comfortable, you know, no issues. Fun to write with, so pleased. I do find myself pleased. So that's basically the January report card. And before I end this video, I kind of want to talk about my plans for next month. Next month is February, and I've been trying to think of what pens and inks that I want to use. And I haven't 100% decided yet, and I'm thinking about changing the format. I'm thinking about doing like a currently inked, where I write everything out, try the pens over a month, and then come back after the month and do a report card. I'm thinking about doing it that way. But some things that I've been considering for next month, I have a few extra pens in here. I think I'm going to use this Jinhao. I think this is the X750. I don't They got so many model names, I don't know how to remember it. I want to do like Valentine colors next month, you know, fun stuff. So I think I'm going to use this pen. I don't know what ink yet, but we'll figure it out. And I'm kind of, I'm really considering, I got another Kaweco Sport. It's like a lilac lavender purple color. This is a must. I've got to use this. And I'm thinking that we're probably going to do Murasaki Shikabue in it. I think this will look really cute together. Have some purpley pink, you know. And I definitely am gonna, I mean, this is just like fun in a pen. It's like a holographic sparkly pen. This is a Faber-Castell grip. I believe I'm going to ink this up as well. And I'm thinking maybe we'll do like Van Diemen's Snowy Mountain Sunset or something. Something really sparkly and fun. Something with pizzazz to go in that pen. I do have another Jinhao pen. I'll probably put something in that. Because I haven't, these two Jinhao pens sitting here I haven't used yet, actually. So I do need to try them out and see if the feed and the nib works well. I haven't inked them up at all. I have another Platinum Preppy, I'm sorry, not Preppy. This is a Little Shooting Star. I mean, is there any point? Maybe we'll try, maybe the third time will be a charm. Maybe we'll try one last time to see if I can get anything to come out of these godforsaken pens. You know, just to say that we gave it a fair shake. More than a fair shake. But those are some of the ideas that I'm sort of tossing around in my head right now for what to ink up in my pens next month for Valentine's month. In the comments, let me know, are there any combinations that you're looking forward to trying next month, or anything that you're planning on inking your pens up with? I am super curious to know. I'd love to know. And how are y'all doing in general? It's been a month. I know that I am not the only one out there that's just exhausted. I hope that y'all are doing well. I'm going to end the video here and probably go take a nap. Or maybe blow my nose. I don't know. I hope y'all have a good day, and I will see you shortly in the next video, and I will see y'all in the comments. Bye-bye.